What's up guys, welcome back to another chess tutorial video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the London system. To play the London system, the starting move is d4. Most of the time, they'll play d5. But sometimes, right, and this is a deadly gambit that I showed you how to play yesterday. They play that, it becomes the England gambit. You've got to watch out for the England gambit. I'll just take you through a quick tutorial on one of the lines, just so you know to avoid it. If you take, they'll bring their queen out, where let's say you bring your bishop out, then they'll go land a check here, which forks your bishop, check, and that pawn. They'll come back, you take, then if you move there, they'll pin your bishop to the king, and then it's just pretty lost for you, and you need to make sure that is, if the queen moves out, like, far away, then that will be mate, and your rook is hanging, so a lot of stuff can go wrong. Like, let's just say they play that horrible move, by the way, because that's defending it anyways. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Takes, and that's just mate. So yeah, I've got to be very careful about the England gambit. If you want to know how to play the England gambit, I've got a tutorial on that on one of my other videos. I'll hopefully link it at the end of this video. Anyways, let's get back to the London system. Starts d4, d5, and then most of the time it'll be bishop out, and let's just say they play knight out. Then you will go with your knight here, and then let's just say they'll bring their other knight out, just for example. You will then move here, then I'll explain the moves while I'm doing them later. Let's just say they go for like a kind of a mirrored setup. You'll then go here, and let's say they now move this out. You move here, and let's say they now want to pin your knight to the queen. Then you move, let's just say here. Don't worry about the knight. The knight is pretty important for the capture of this right side, but the bishop is pretty overextended. So I would just, you know, like, this is how the London system should be played, and in this situation I reckon just let him, because if you can continue to advance your pieces up, it doesn't really matter if they do an exchange. Actually, in that situation you probably want to take with the queen, because then you can castle alongside. But the reason that you play these moves like you do is so you can create a nice pawn structure. This bishop is threatening, let's say they try and castle short. Let's say they try and castle short. That bishop is like eyeing that pawn down right here, so you can get your queen out onto that square that, well, not at the moment, but it would be mate if they move their horse. And it also works if they try and threaten you, then you can slide back. So it's a very good position for white at the minute. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Very open position for white at the minute. The horses are pretty good where they are. That horse, I recommend, actually, if they take, I'd bring that horse out. So now you've got a nice still little structure. The position's open, it doesn't feel too crowded, you know. Pawn structure is absolutely beautiful. Right, you could, like, depending on what your game looks like, bring this one out if you wish. But another line, maybe they'll go a bit more aggressive and they'll try and hit you. Let's just say you bring your bishop out and they'll try and hit you here. Right, this would be a pretty, like, offensive move. I would recommend, I wouldn't recommend taking, because you'll fall into a gambit of some sorts and you'll just end up losing. unless you know the position very well, you've analyzed some of your games that you've had this happen before, that could work. But I recommend either, I think probably the flank pawn would be good, because you don't want to take away one of your center pawns. They take, you exchange, and then you just continue developing. And yeah, if they try and do an offensive move like that, that would be a horrible move, because takes. So, and then you just win the center. So they won't do too many, like, the London system's really good. It's a setup based opening, which means you can pretty much play it about whatever they play. We play here, unless they play the England Gambit, which would be very annoying. If they go for a modern defense, then you can just continue playing the way you were. But sometimes you just have to change the way you like maneuver the pieces. So in this situation, you'll want to bring out this the knight, because then it'll defend the pawn. But in like a different situation, like you might want to bring out this knight if they're trying to go for that square or that square, or you might even want to bring out this knight first just to block it, and then you can bring out your bishop. But once you've like the main setup of London System's pretty recognizable, but once you're in the main setup, right, it doesn't really matter how you get there. You know what I'm saying? So I will play a game with the London System against one of my loyal people, and it's not me, by the way, and I will show you how that works. Right, we're in a match with my loyal adversary, and we're going to be playing not the England game, the London System. Let's see what he plays. Alright, so he goes pawn out. That's fair enough. So in this situation, you want to play, because it really varies, as I said before, it really varies on what they play. So we're going to play knight out to, you know, defend the pawn. That's what I'm trying to say. So what he's probably going to do is take out the bishop, and that puts two attackers. So we want to play there, right, because that's part of the London System. But what we don't want to do is trap our bishop. So we're going to play there, and then he'll play bishop out, and then we play here, locking everything in. Yep. And now that's all pretty well set up. It looks like he is going for some like sort of hybrid modern defense, or maybe, yeah, some sort of hybrid modern defense. So now we're gonna play bishop here, because it's the next best move, I guess, and then we'll play knight out, pawn out. Depending on what he does, we might castle short, but if he castles short, then we'll castle long, because if we both okay, I guess if we both castle short, that means we'll just get enveloped, because we'll just push the pawns. I'm not entirely sure. Did he get anything? No, he just took a pawn. I'm not entirely sure why he did that. He might have forgot the pawn was there and wanted to do a trade, but that's fine. I reckon we may as well just... Ooh, we could play tricky. We'll see if he notices that when we play here... Oops, sorry. If we play here, right, we can go there. Okay, so the problem with the move he did there was this pawn that he played out. Oh, it doesn't even matter. This just allows me... It's not complete pawn structure at the minute, because he didn't blunder, but he took my pawn with his horse, which wasn't the best move, but I took back with the pawn. So I wonder if he'll notice that it's not really a fork anymore, because he moved his queen out of the way, but it will just trap that rook. And if he takes with the bishop, then I'll just take back, which traps the rook as well. That was a smart move, but I'll play here and then there, and he'll be like, oh no, and it takes. So I guess that's an alright move, but it really it stopped what I was going to do, which is a pretty, like, that's what moves should be aiming to do, I guess. I don't know why I traced that. It might even force me to go back, but in this situation I probably won't go back. I might even, no, because I won't be able to take it anyways. Or, that could work. That's a good move. And if he takes back, then I'll just take here. And then it will just be in a really, really good position. I might even sack a bishop, you know what I'm saying? So, we'll just see what he plays. See, his queen's on this, like, kind of side of the board, not very active. But the problem is both of my rooks aren't active, this horse isn't active. I should have brought it out when I was doing the London system, but just other moves happened. I might bring it out to here, then here, which could work. So he did that. I'll just trade at this point, because why not? So that's alright. And now we'll bring horse, oh sorry, knight here. We'll bring the knight to here and then here. And then that will just activate my knight, and then I'll be able to castle long ways. And it will just be a very, very nice position. So we will see. But it all really depends on what he does. Alright, so he tried to push the pawn. So that's a decent move. Let's see if he can not blunder his queen. Because it can't go there, there, can't stay there, can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. So it can only really go, and he blundered his queen. See, that's the problem playing 600, I guess. Now we may as well, we could just take here, which threatens the capture of that, and then threatens the capture of that, threatens the capture of that. So we'll go there, which is check, and then we just unless he blocks with his rook, but that just threatens that. So his position's very threatened at the minute. I reckon a pretty good move will be there, because that just wins the rook. Like, nothing he can do protects his rook, because it's pinned to the king. Yeah. But that's coming, and that, oh, damn. And then he has to move there, where I can then move here. And he moves out here. Yeah, that's alright. So my queen is under attack, but it's not like really, really badly under attack. I reckon there's no more checks, I don't think. So we'll go. We could pull our queen right back, or we could just chill on the 7th line, which threatens a ton of pawns. So at the moment we are up 18 points in material, but that's alright. We will just complete the game. The London system's really powerful and really popular. But, oh yeah, I forgot about that. The only real, like bad counter to it would be the England Gambit, which, as I said, if you want to learn how to play the England Gambit, just watch my other video that I posted yesterday. If you could hear that, that's the rain. The rain's just coming in. I know you guys are thinking rain in Australia, but yes, it happens from time to time. We may as well, since we're up material, we could just trade. We'll just trade everything. Because once the trades are done, we'll just like have a queen left. Plus my queen, because all these pawns are really like stragglers, like that just comes up and just wins that pawn. Right, we trade. Yeah, but it's just... What? What is that move? We'll check him here. And, yeah, no, that's actually mate. Because he can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. GG's. He made it himself. But that's the problem playing 600s. Yeah. Guess we all had to start somewhere. You enjoyed this video? Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment any other openings you'd like to see me go through and analyze. That's all for me today, folks. See ya.